today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, I have something crazy to share. That crazy that I can't even take the energy to scream about it. The price target I want to talk about today is going to blow your mind, guys. I will talk about Bitcoin. I will talk about the current movement and everything you need to know right now for Bitcoin. I will talk about my trade, which is right now racking in almost 1.5 million US dollars in a profit, and what I would do right now if I would be standing on the sidelines. I'm recording here directly from the from the hospital once again. Unfortunately, I had an operation on both sides of my sinuses. Crazy. Maybe you can see it. It's a little bit swollen. But whatever, guys, I'm making videos no matter where I am, no matter when I am. And if you appreciate that, go down below, press subscribe, press the bell, press on all. And please, if you could take a second out of your day, press the like button. I would truly appreciate that. Now let's go straight into the charts. And I can tell you something, guys. It is happening. What we've been waiting for is potentially happening this week. Now the question is, how can we determine, hey, are we going to break the $32,000 level? Are we going to reach higher price levels? Maybe even 34, 35 in the short term. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how we can determine whether this is a huge trap, a huge fake out, or whether it's finally what we've been waiting for here from this cup and handle breakout towards the upside. Let's talk about it. And yes, people did call me crazy here for me being in this specific trade. And yes, you can see I'm still in the trade. Bitcoin 1.25 million US dollars in a profit. Ethereum 100,000 US dollars in a profit. And now, of course, I am keeping this trade open. The people are not laughing anymore for me being bullish throughout the last couple of months, calling for the breakout of 27,000, going into my own trade at 17,000. Now it's the Mmcrypto family laughing. And what on the weekly doesn't really look like a big sensation. If we are going lower, I can show you something. Number one, of course, this was already a big deal. Closing the weekly at 30,000 above the previous high. Now having 4 consecutive green weeks in a row. Also not all too bad. But what I wanted to show you is if we are going over here to the, let's go to the daily first. I can show you something sensational. And excuse me my Picasso drawing, it's not gonna be the most beautiful, but you know what, let me go over to the 4-hourly, because as much as I put emphasis on focusing on the higher time frames, right now I want to shed some light on the 4-hourly. And let me quickly go back to the face mode, because it is extremely important to understand that the shorter time frames can sometimes give us some evidence where we are going in the mid and long run as well. And I am using today the 4-hourly, the daily, to potentially predict what is going to happen next. So what kind of formation are we having here? You could call it a bullish pennant, you could call it a bull flag. For the sake of making it easy, and because we already broke it, it's not confirmed yet, I already have to tell you, hold your horses. Let's call it a bull flag, right? So if you are putting it like this, and this honestly, it's far from perfect, but after the fact, right? So after the fact, things are easy usually. Let me just pull it somehow like this here. So if this is a bull flag, which now of course broke towards the upside here with a small confirmation, it's not confirmed yet, but the price target of this is truly mind-blowing. But I want to tell you one thing which you have to keep in mind. This is not yet the time to go crazy long. I went long way lower than the prices where we are at right now. If you are standing on the sidelines, I would wait for the following to happen. We already broke this one here. I would wait for the daily candle. This is the 4-hourly. For the daily candle to finally close outside of this pattern. If the daily candle closes somewhere remotely close to these levels, that is another sign for confirmation. We need some volume coming in, and we need to break the previous high, which is located at approximately, let me actually quickly delete this here. Deleted the wrong one. The previous high is located at approximately 31,400. If these things are checkmark, then we are looking out for breaking the 32,000 US dollar resistance. I quickly have to adjust this, 32,000 US dollar resistance. And then, dear ladies and gentlemen, the next price target would truly be 34,000. And I did talk recently, very often. Let me quickly go back to the face mode again. Very often about the price level of 45,000 US dollars. However, price target after price target, I am continuously going to take profits out of my long positions, which are right now raking in these beautiful profits. I want to tell you, the price level of 35,000 US dollars, once we broke 32, is a potential short-term price target. 45,000 is a potential mid-term price target. So if you are looking out for some swing trade, for some shorter time frame trade, which you don't want to keep open for weeks like I am doing, then 35,000 it is, if we are confirming these levels. And now, dear ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to tell you one thing. If you want to be trading as well, I want to tell you, in the pinned comment, you get $1,000 US free bonus if you click register deposit. It looks like this. It is not 92% left like in the photo. It is, I don't know, like it's definitely running out. So go down below if you are an experienced trader. Click register deposit. If you want to claim this free position on Bitcoin, you do not have to put in your own money at all. I think there's some small $100 deposit requirement or something. Don't even have to touch that. However, be an experienced trader. Now, I want to know from you, if you are watching this, do you think this breakout is legitimate? Do you think we are going to reach higher price levels for Bitcoin, 34, 35, or even 44? I want to know your opinion, because what the Mmcrypto community thinks is very important, not for the market, but at least for me, and it should be for you. Let me know down below. I want to join the discussion, and we are going to see each other very soon at the next one of Mmcrypto. And as always, guys, bye.